Okay, let's be real. When you think of Antarctica, you probably picture a giant frozen white blob at the bottom of the world, a wasteland with some penguins and a few scientists in red parkas. But what if I told you that everything we know about this place is just a wrapper? In January 2026, a team of scientists led by Helen Ockenden dropped a bombshell in the journal Science. Using a new tech called IFPA, or Ice Flow Perturbation Analysis, they basically turned the entire ice sheet into a giant lens. What they found underneath that 2-mile thick shell isn't a flat desert. It's a rugged, scar-riddled landscape with 72,000 hidden hills and mountain ranges that make the Alps look like sand piles. But here is the kicker. As we peel back the ice, we're finding things that shouldn't be there. From ancient maps showing the coast ice-free to NASA signals that are literally breaking the laws of physics. Today, we're going into the deep freeze to uncover the secrets big tech and governments are finally starting to admit. Let's talk about the first big glitch in the matrix. NASA has been flying this massive high-altitude balloon called ANITA, or Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna. Its job? Catching ghost particles, or neutrinos falling from space. Now, the laws of physics are pretty strict here. Neutrinos are supposed to come from space, pass through Earth, and keep going. But in 2016 and 2018, ANITA caught something impossible. Signals weren't falling down, they were shooting up from deep inside the Antarctic ice at a sharp 30-degree angle. Think about that. For those particles to get there, they would have had to travel through thousands of miles of solid rock without being absorbed. According to the standard model of particle physics, that is a 0% chance. Scientists at Penn State and Princeton are still scratching their heads. Is it evidence of a parallel universe where time runs backward? Or is there something deep under the ice generating high-energy pulses that we can't even imagine yet? To understand what's really going on, we have to go back way before NASA, specifically to 1513. Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis drew a world map on gazelle skin. If you look at the bottom, he mapped the coast of Antarctica with shocking detail. There's just one problem. Antarctica wasn't even discovered until 1820. That is a 300-year gap. And it gets weirder. The map shows the coastline without ice. This is where it gets controversial. Professor Charles Hapgood, in his famous book 1966, Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings, analyzed this on page 98. He argued that the Piri Reis map wasn't a guess. He claimed it was based on even older source maps from a lost civilization, one that had the tech to map the entire planet before the ice caps even formed. Hapgood's theory was so wild that even Albert Einstein wrote the foreword to his earlier research, calling the idea of polar shifting fascinating. If Hapgood was right, then thousands of years ago, Antarctica might have been the home of a global superpower that history has completely forgotten. Now let's go to East Antarctica, a place called Wilkes Land. In 2006, NASA's GRACE satellites detected a massive gravity anomaly. Basically, there is something so heavy buried 800 meters down that it's actually tugging on the Earth's gravitational field. This thing is 300 miles wide. You could fit the entire state of Ohio inside it. The science explanation: it's a mega impact crater from an asteroid twice as big as the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. They think this hit was so massive, it actually triggered the Great Dying 250 million years ago. But the conspiracy explanation, that's where the internet goes wild. Because it's so massive and hidden, theorists have claimed it's anything from an ancient alien base to a portal to the hollow Earth. While there's zero proof of aliens, the fact remains we can't actually see what's down there. It's one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in geology, and in 2026, we're still waiting for a drill that can actually reach it. If you think Antarctica has always been a freezer, think again. According to the book Frozen in Time: Prehistoric Life in Antarctica by Jeffrey Stilwell and John Long in 2011, this place used to be a tropical paradise. We're talking coal swamps, giant ferns, and massive dinosaurs that lived in a forest where the South Pole is now. Recently, scientists found a massive granite structure under the Pine Island Glacier that is half the size of Wales. Why does this matter now? Because as the ice melts at record speeds, these ancient secrets are starting to surface. We're finding fossils and rock formations that prove the Earth's poles have flipped and shifted more than we ever realized. The history of our planet is literally frozen in time, and we're the first generation with the X-ray tech to see it. So what's the bottom line? 2026 is the year Antarctica stopped being a blank space and started becoming a puzzle. Are the NASA signals proof of a parallel universe? Is the Piri Reis map a calling card from a lost civilization? Or is the Wilkes Land anomaly just a scar from a prehistoric bad day? The truth is, we know more about the moon than we do about the land right under our feet in the South Pole. But as the ice continues to vanish, the forbidden continent is slowly giving up its ghosts. I want to know what you think. Is there something down there that we aren't being told? Or is it all just geological coincidences? Drop a comment below. I'm reading all of them. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button for more science that defies logic. I'm out. See you next video.